All right. Please carry on, Vetrivel.
Sure, sir. Good morning, all the wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary, and beautiful people. It's another opportunity to meet and contribute and receive energy from each other. And Sir is traveling today, so we will be discussing today any of the interesting topic. Before going into that, Ratanji's virtual background is so much impressing me. Spend some money to us also, Ratanji.
We want more and more people, and good to great.
Yes, that's for that. That's a great and noble wish. Let it manifest. We all will. At least we will talk to one person sincerely. It will add value to the program. At least one close friends, because we know many people, they need this money reality, want to be changed. They want to change their money reality. And this is the right time and this is the right program. We all have that conviction. Only in this case, we have to pass that conviction to our friends. That we will discuss later part. Now, to get into the exciting parts, I want to check Hasina ji is ready, because I can't call anybody else for doing laughter therapy. We have some issue with the audio. No, it's okay. Sometimes it gives noise, Hasina ji. You have to plug it properly. Now it's fine. Now it's fine.
Okay.
Can you guide us through laughter yoga, and you explain and do it? Maybe the new members will get benefit from that.
You want me to start laughter exercise?
Laughter exercise, if you are okay, you can start. But before that, I request you just give little brief, because what is this laughter yoga, why we do, so that the new members may get benefit.
Yeah, we have this laughter exercise where we just get up from our sleep, and then half the time we are a little groggy. So this really wakes you up. And all the negativity that goes on in your mind just disappears. Because this is something just so positive. So should we start laughter exercise?
Yes, Hasina ji.
Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3. But we must laugh silently, no noise.
Hasina ji, you are muted. We can do laughter yoga silently, but we can't hear you silently. We want to hear your laughter. This is a new version. I like that. Now different variations are coming. Thank you very much, Hasina ji. You're a go down of energy, I'll tell you. Whoever wants to have energy, they must reach you. Thank you very much for being there, doing that.
Welcome.
With that elevated energy, let's get into our discussion today. I have something in mind. where we will give little thought to it. All the time when we speak, no, in access consciousness, everything, we say gifting and receiving. And when we are also discussing, Ratanji has put a beautiful thought in the morning that it's good to create money program should go to many places. We need more people, not for showing the numbers, but we want genuinely people to get benefited, their money reality to be changed. All these concepts and thoughts, there is an underline which I understand this way. If we want to manifest, if we want to get, if we want to receive, we have to start giving. So it goes this way. It's not receiving and gifting. It's gifting and receiving. That's what access consciousness, so far with my exposure, I learned. So we will give a serious thought today and let it be so wild that we get ourselves shocked or surprised. This kind of a thing can be done. What you want or we want today to do is we will think to contribute to the world and we will tell it outer world loudly in what are all the possible way we can contribute. It could be to the relationship, it could be to our current reality, or it could be to the current job or a business we do, or it could be to the world, or it could be to the people who has done something good to us. The thinking channel should be our contribution to them. No ifs and buts. I will do if this guy is doing this way. Otherwise, I will do only this much. Provided if this response comes, not that. No constraint, no condition attached. Let's contribute to the world or to people. How? What are all the possibilities are coming into our mind? Ratanji actually touched the same topic. He said how to bring 100 people, how to bring 50 people to the session. I'm just telling it in a lighter note, Ratanji. It is not that 50 people comes, they give 5% share to their money reality to Ratanji. No, it's out of love. Ratanji wants 50 to 100 people to come into the program, change their reality and live a happy life. That's your wish. Correct, Ratanji?
Very correct. Yeah.
So possibly how we can contribute to the world. It doesn't mean only about the good and great, in whatever be the possible way, where and how I can contribute. Ratanji, can you give some thought to it and give me some?
My brain is still half asleep. So go ahead.
I got it, Ji. I got it. Thank you very much for that. Anybody else, Ji? That beautiful song is from which screen? Good morning, Kunenji.
Very good morning, Vetriji and one and all.
Yes.
Sorry for being a bit late.
No problem. We are on time. You just missed our energetic laughter session by the laughter queen, Asina Ji. And Kunenji, obviously you are a big contributor. You are a big giver. Tell me from your mind that what are the things in future you plan to contribute to the world or people? In terms of contribution, what is there in your mind?
Thank you, Vetriji. Actually, yesterday only I was reflecting upon, I had visited one place in Dubai and there was a conversation happening Dubai couple of years back, or when everything started. There was a barren land, just sand, nothing. Today, Dubai is, we all know. And the discussion was that when the construction must have started happening, everything is sand. So to build a solid construction, all this tall buildings and all, definitely the foundation must have very strong. And to make the foundation stronger, especially in the land like desert, you have to dig very deep. Then only you can build the construction. So I was relating this with my life, our life, what exactly I am doing in this world as an energy being. So the contribution what we can give to this world as an energy being is to dive deeply. That's what we are doing every morning with Sukhdeepak Malwai, with the empowering morning conversation. And specifically for me, if I have to dive deeply to know or understand what can be my contribution to the world in the best way, is starting with self. As an energy being, my practice is to be every moment in the mind state, which is with no judgment, with complete allowance, and consciously aware how can I make some positive impact at this moment. That would be a great contribution as an energy being. And sir has also taught the other day that wherever we are, wherever I am, 2,500 people around, either I'm getting the energy or giving the energy. So the best contribution would be, Vetriji, what's coming to my mind right now is to be always, every moment, consciously aware that I keep on radiating positive energy. And positive energy, what sir says, that no judgment. And as you rightly mentioned, that unconditional. So no condition, no judgment, complete allowance, feeling of oneness. Now what happens is that every moment something is happening. Either we interact with someone or some triggers, and then we have an option of either responding or reacting. So if I respond with a complete awareness, with the positive mind state, with the thinking that how can I be useful at this moment, in this situation, with this person. So that if I can do, if we all can do, if the world can do, all the life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. That's what coming to my mind, sir. Back to you.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I get a thought. This should be a perfect keynote speaking for note for speech for any of the event or self-development, whatever it's, because it has got a content. And it reminds me, there is a famous book from Dr. Dane here from Access Consciousness, one of the founder. The book name is Being You, Changing the World. That book title gave me some curiosity. What is there? How can I be being myself? How I contribute to changing the world? Then the whole book talks is the concept which you shortly put it in a nutshell, without judgment, developing self, being faithful to ourselves. That itself is the biggest contribution to the world, to make the world a better place. Kunalji, amazingly put. Thank you very much for that clarity. How can we contribute to the world, to the people? Any thoughts, please? Yes, Nitiji, we would love to hear your voice.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Taking off from what Kunal sir just shared and what we were discussing yesterday also to a certain level, I think to be able to do all of that, first is we take responsibility of our own thoughts and actions. And taking responsibility means, for me, conducting yourself to the point that no justification is required to your own self or your action and your thoughts. And when you do something or you choose not to do something, you're completely at peace and you are complete with that decision. You don't need to justify, not even to your own self. So being able to do that, being able to be that truthful to yourself that you can own up, yes, I did it. or no, I did not. If somebody wants a justification, wants to understand, that's a separate thing. But you cannot have an internal dialogue going on in your own mind, why I chose to do this, and you're trying to convince yourself why I wanted to do it. That internal dialogue cannot exist. That level of peace in each decision or each choice that we make, each act, each thought, that is the sense of responsibility that at least I know for myself, I need to come up to, where I'm totally at peace with every action and thought. Thank you.
Thank you, Ji. Now, discussion is going so deeper. What a way to say this. If I want to choose something, let me choose. I don't need to justify anything, even to myself. Wow. I need 1 hour to digest this. Thank you, Nitiji. That's a great contribution. Yes, my dear friends, let's go deeper. And friends who are all choose not to show their face, no problem. You can contribute by saying, actually, we are all doing contribution, right? Isn't it? Coming and sitting and listening, all others speaking itself is a contribution, right? If no speaker is there, no listener is there, where is the speaker? I wish I should not listen to this. Just that is on the lighter note. But everybody is contributing, and especially the people who come regularly to the EMC, we contribute. And let us think from that space to a bigger space, what we can contribute to the people and what we can contribute to the world. Just give a thought and share with us. It will definitely help everyone. Now it seems Hasinaji is getting ready.
No. I
I'm
don't
just pulling. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
We'll wait for you. We'll wait for you now. Reddy is ready. Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir. As Kunal sir said, I think first we have to contribute to ourselves, living by choice and talking about positivity always. I think this is the right way for me, at least, to get positivity throughout the world. So now I'm in a, at least I'm trying my best to, with whomever I'm interacting, I'm talking in a positive direction only. So that's a great challenge. So I feel living by choice and living with allowance is more important for positivity. Thank you, sir.
That's a great, don't mute Ji. I want you to, it's a great share what you gave, but I'm so inspired by you're already doing so many contributions. One among is that you have that cremation center in Secunderabad, which serves even kind of underprivileged people also. I want you to tell, if you're okay, I want you to tell about that, so that it's a great inspiration for all of us, that contribution which you are doing to the world. Please, sir. Is it okay, buddy?
Sir,
Sir, it's muted. Sorry, sir, it's muted still. Not able to hear.
yeah.
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah, it was an existing crematorium in Secunderabad. So a couple of like-minded people, friends, we thought that we'll take it over and renovate it and make it more available for all the sections of society. So this was done about 10 to 12 years back. And we slowly developed that place like a prayer place. We have a temple there, and we have all the facilities for every community. And we charge very marginal, just charges required, because we want to have more people to avail this facility. And one more thing is we go totally environmentally friendly. Why? Because the cremation is done by LPG gas, So we have 2 facilities for that. And we have earlier, they used to have some, I think, 8 open cremations, that is with wood. So we totally converted that with the gobar cast. What we do is we get freely the gobar from the goshala. We have machine called go cast. So we cast the round extruded bars with the gobar and use it as a wood. We replace totally wood. So this is totally environmentally friendly, and we also do encourage people to donate eye. The moment we get a call that somebody expired and they want to go for cremation, we convince them to go for eye donation, and we immediately contact the people who take care of that. Within 2 hours, we arrange that, and we are very successful in that. In fact, during Corona, there was a lot of shortage of corneas. Many people have been waiting for that. So people are, and whoever we have trustees are very committed, and all are service oriented. And I was so happy when I utilized this facility for my uncle's funeral about 10 days back, because I was just listening to them, but I never felt how nice it was. The atmosphere, it was totally with the gardens and totally clean and green. And people, in fact, I was told that some people come for morning walk into the crematorium. I said, yes, that should be our aim. People should not think crematorium is a place where you go only at the end. So I'm so happy for involving with this organization called Swargavatika. We have a beautiful website where you can see all the facilities available, and with a phone call, you can fix up an appointment with them in case the people in Hyderabad need it. And I'm so happy for doing this, sir, for involving in this. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. I request everyone to unmute and say a word and appreciate this noble cause. Let more of this activity get manifested. Please, my dear friends, please unmute and just appreciate this. It's a wonderful thought.
Well
Wonderful
done.
action.
Very well.
Amazing.
Thank you very much, sir. And one more thought related to this is, if somebody asked, what is the greatest service? What is the greatest contribution you can do to a person? Then they say, all influencers, they say, go and do to a person who cannot return you back. That kind of help. They say, oh, okay, we have to do underprivileged people so that they cannot give you something. Like, but the service which Ridiculous sir is doing is, you are doing a person who already gone. No more in the record. And you're doing service to that person, meaning it is a perfect service. And service is done only with the Seva Bhavana, only for the sake of service. The way that day he mentioned this, that whole day, that was running on my mind. Such an inspiring act. Thank you very much, sir, for doing this and being with us, inspiring all of us. Great going. And we want some more contribution. What is running in your mind? What kind of contribution you can? It need not be a logical. Let it not be the result of your analytical mind that I have this, I can do only this. Just allow your wild thought to flow, and who knows, it can happen. And Lena ji not able to unmute. Any more thoughts, please?
Yeah, I can say something.
Please.
Yeah. What my family contributes to the world is, when it's my son's death anniversary every year, we get biscuits, chocolates, drinks, a number of snacks, and we go to the slums. Go to the slums and distribute all that to the slum area. Initially, we didn't know how to handle that. So as soon as we went, they would all come running, and they would sort of They would just wanted to, everybody wanted it. So the next time we realized that unless they form a queue, we won't give it to them. We discipline them by doing that. So we do this every year. This is how we contribute towards the world.
Amazing, amazing, Synergy. Thank you for sharing that, and it deserves a big clap from all of us. And keep doing it.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing it with all of us. I want you all to give a thought that in future, what is that in your mind, on what way you can contribute? I just allow my wild thought to go flow. I tell you, I want to become an access consciousness facilitator and heal many people in Dubai. I want them to come out from their kind of a blocks, mental blocks, and I want to give them a realization or kind of help them to realize their potential. That's my wild thought. I want to be the famous #1 access consciousness facilitator in Dubai. But I can see that smile from Nidhi because I haven't even attended access bar session. And then I have to become foundation. Then I have to become facilitator. It's a journey. I am in like that. What is it you're thinking of contributing to the world, please? Deenaji, and now are you able to unmute? Still, I have sent you a prompt. It has come. Oh, another send. Oh, now it's okay. You got a prompt, Ji? Unmute prompt.
Vetri, I am on 2 devices.
I know.
Can you hear me?
Very much. Loud and clear. Sweet voice.
Okay. So, like you also, I want to become access consciousness facilitator, but it's a very long and I think difficult journey. and cure people. Yeah.
Leave about the difficult part, leave about long journey, those things and all, like it is just justification which you want to give out to you or to others, throw away. I want you to say what you said without that justification. Can you try what you want to contribute to the world?
So the healing to the people, and second thing, what I'm doing with kids now, my program, through that, I want to help underprivileged children also. That's all.
Wow, what a great noble thought. I want to contribute to the underprivileged people for their transformation and their growth. Such a noble thought, Leena ji. Let it manifest. Thank you very much for sharing that. And the friends who decided, they might be thinking a lot of things to contribute, but they are just thinking of how to vocalize it. Now Pooja is ready. Yes, Pooja. Can we also see you?
I'm in very bad shape.
Even I am sitting and speaking. Oh. Okay, go ahead, please.
My ear.
No worries. Please go ahead. Give your final thought about what is the contribution you can do. Yes. Yes, Hasinaji, tell me.
Yeah, Pooja, seeing you live is much better than seeing your picture, because when you laugh, it's so much encouraging us. Your laughter is really lovely.
So I
love to see you.
So I didn't even comb my hair, so I'm like Jhallu here.
Wait. Did this you say very bad shape?
We rather see you than just see your picture.
Go ahead, Pooja.
Let's see that side of Pooja.
Since childhood, I mean, we have seen this in family. lot of dogs, cows, and whosoever in our surrounding. So my parents used to feed them, and I have so many street dogs, so we take care of them. And in my kitchen garden, there were a lot of fruits and things. So when I go to school, and I was just ki grapes hai, mere garden se ye hai. So we were always like giving and supporting. My father was a lecturer, so I mean, Mama was with UNICEF, so all the atmosphere was of like contribution. And we were going to satsang and the seva there and feeding people and doing that. So I grown up in a family, and we were in some or other spiritual practices. So it was a part of ritual that even I was in hostel, we used to go to hospital and serving whatever the medicines or fruits or whatever needed there. So that kind of atmosphere I raised, like. And when I joined Landmark also, I took the project with old age home people. And so we did lot many sessions, like musical sessions, in case if they need any medical help or any kind of support we can. And we sat with them, we listened to them, we spent time with them. So I visited a lot of blind school, old age home, orphanage home, and did so many things. And we used to raise funds for the people who are sleeping on footpath, and sleeping bags and the food and whatever, I mean, possible with the limited resources and the group of people. But later on in my journey, I realized that at times it's good, whatever the resources you have, be it money, be it knowledge, be it time. So wherever you can contribute, we must, because we are born with nothing. If we are becoming instrument in divine hands, so that's the best part. I mean, divine has chosen us. If he sending somebody to us, if we can really listen to someone or really support someone, even by listening, so that's also a contribution. But later on, I realized that unless and until you raise the consciousness of yourself and you really be that energy, you are not able to contribute. Also, journey start with yourself. And Mother Teresa says that go home and love your family. So the most of friction I see in my very close relationship. So it's inner healing, inner transformation, and just contributing to the people. So as Kunen sir said, that just be. So your being is itself, wherever you go, you transmute that energy and you just shift people by standing in contribution. So I just want to be a trainer, a coach. So, or I'm into meditation and all. So I just want to spread the love, spread the peace, and I just want to be in alignment. And if I can contribute to alignment of others by whatever I learned so far, and with my practices or what I realized. So that's how I feel that I can contribute. Yeah. Thank you.
Beautiful, Poojaji. That sharing has got so many things in it, and thanks for that great sharing. I want to be a number one alignment transformation coach in India, and I want to touch millions of people.
Thank you,
Beautiful contribution. All the best, Partha. I'm just adding little numbers to it. Kindly bear. Beautiful. Yes, it seems someone is getting ready. Good morning, Sagar.
Vettiji, just a quick point.
Yes, please.
Before Sagar comes
Yes,
on the
Chief.
camera. I was just thinking while listening to the conversation and Pooja's Ji, and I was also going a bit deep to understand this contribution part. And contribution is not only giving something, or in other words, normally I used to understand it's about donation. So it's not only about donation, it's about making a difference in the lives of someone. So the idea should be, what can I do so that there could be some positive difference can happen in others' life? Because it could be a small contribution, like even a smiling. In our faith is being mentioned that smiling is a charity. I was thinking how it can be charity. So even though our contribution could be small, but the difference could be big. So we should not shy away, even contributing whatsoever I can do in that moment. At least I can smile. And the best thing about smiling is that it starts with self. You start feeling good. And if I'm sure, if wherever we are, wherever you are, you smile, the other person responds with a smile.
Yeah.
So we as a possibility seeker, as Sir has always told, and we all are, in empowering morning conversation with Mr. Sukhdeepak Malwai. As a conscious being, we have to be always, I mean, we will be, or we are, as if we are being. So we have to keep on looking at what could be even the smallest contribution at this moment, which can make a difference in others' life, at least by smiling. So if we are aware of these thoughts all the time, then we will keep on looking for the opportunities, possibilities. How can I make a difference? So that would be a great way of being. That's what I wanted to add on. Back to you, sir. Thank you.
What a great way, what a great possibility we all have in our hand, which we can contribute to the world. Wonderful thought, Punenji. Today, we are hitting all balls into sixes. Let's all smile, change the world. Beautiful thought. Yes, Sagar, go ahead with your beautiful smile.
Yes, sir. Good morning, everyone. And what I want to say, sir, is from my own point of view, sir. From morning to night, sir, I am seeing so many people on social media, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere. I think it's a must. By observing myself, also, I feel that it's about people. It's about people. It's about human beings. And I am the human beings, and I want to connect with another human beings. I want to see what they are doing. I find so much related. I find that we are connected. So, and uh, and I think our interest is on human beings, not on animals or not on anything, but we are human beings, so our interests will be on human beings. So I was really, I was questioning myself. I am distracted also by seeing other people, and I am focusing also by seeing other people. So this is my point of view, sir. And I want to. I think my life is not only about me. I think it's about people, and I want to find how can I contribute to the world. And I think I really want to dive into this, excess consciousness. What shall it means to be uh, a, being yourself? And thank you for giving me this space to talk. This much I want to say, that I want to be myself and I want to influence people and all the human beings. Thank you.
Wonderful, Sagar. Thank you very much for that. And you are already doing it. You run a YouTube channel and you travel to places, and the subscribers can able to sit from their house, all the tough places where you can go and see. You're already started contributing to the world, and you have a right question: what way I can contribute to the world? Let universe source the way. Beautiful, Sagar. That was a great sharing. Thank you very much for that.
Just to add on one thing,
Yes, Konenji.
I think what Sagar mentioned is very powerful, and I'm just thinking from the Sagar's perspective by diving a bit deeply. To whomsoever you are watching or interacting or listening, Sagar, it's good to I think that what exactly you can learn from them. And the best contribution, what we can do to the humanity, to the universe, and in your case, especially Sagar, is that find how can you be the better version of yourself. So in my point of view, the best contribution would be to the universe is to become the best version of ourselves. And then everybody will follow you, Sagar. You can become the influencer because you would be best in the crowd. So deep dively to think what is my best version and what can I do in terms of taking action to become the best version of myself. And that will be the greatest contribution. Thank you. Back to you.
Wonderful, Kunetji. That is a perfect, the ultimate way to become a better version of ourselves. I was just looking for a place where I can go upgrade myself to become a better version. And becoming better version is a dynamic job. It's kind of ongoing job. But by God's grace, I found the right place, which is EMC, where every day I am becoming better version of myself. Thank you very much to sir, and thank you very much for everyone. And I want to add one more point to your discussion, which you beautifully said, by our smile, we can contribute to the world. There is a big Tamil poem which is so famous. It says, you can contribute a leaf to a God and you can give some food to the cows. It's all in a traditional way, they say. Third thing they say, which is so beautiful and so deeper in meaning, you can give a sweet word or a good word to a people who is underprivileged or who is at low energy at that moment. That's the greatest service we can give it to the world. You spread a positive word. If a person is dull, you go and say that tomorrow is going to be very nice and you have a potential. Something, all positive words people are wanting to hear or people are just longing to hear because this world is, like sir used to say, bombarded with the negativity. So one of, like smile, one more contribution we can do to this world is spreading good words from us to others. Speak good words, give good words to person who is in need of that. That's just, I want to add to that, Kunetji. Thank you very much for that. And yes, Sagar, go ahead.
Thank you, Kunyan sir. I think you have said really good thing for. I think to be the best version of ourselves, uh, right, sir? I think that's really important to be best version of ourselves. But yeah, sir, I myself just myself doing so many acts, so many things, and yes, so many things. Yes, but I judge myself, and another thing is that sir, I'm afraid of other people opinion and what they might think and what they might comment me, and how am I going to feel or face, and this is something really haunt me, sir, and I think everybody is getting haunted by this. How people will respond you, how people will view you, or make the image because of this kind of things, sir. I'm not going on the depth, or I'm not sir, I'm not I'm not going on the tips, and I in another thing is that I don't want to be an obedient guy, sir. I have never obey my anybody, sir. Good things. I don't know what obey to be obedient or to obey, but I never obey, sir. I don't know why, sir. Because my parents make me like this, or so it's very hard for me to just to do what other people say, and I find very difficulty, and what to do, sir. Is good to obey people, or just there in also that they give us mala, and they said that you have to use mala, wear mala every time. I- I'm not went for the also for the this kind of bondage. So but they say, and I have to, but I don't like to. what to do with this obeying, this judgment, this opinion? What to do with, sir?
I think you should park your question till tomorrow and let sir answer. So, Vettiji, over to you.
That's the best prescription. All this. Hold on to the question, and like you gave in your first share, hold on to the question. Yes, sir. Just let me finish this. Just hold on to the question of how can I contribute to the world? Let universe show you the way, and all these questions you can also share with sir. Sir can give you the clarity. Thank you, Sagar, for openly sharing here. And over to you, Ashokji. Ashokji, good morning.
I was going to reply to Sagar.
Please, sir, go ahead.
See, obedience, there are two types of obedience. One is blind, and one is after understanding. Now, if somebody says, remove your shoes before coming in the house, I said, it's a discipline that to keep the shoes outside and then walk in. So if you remove the shoes, if somebody says remove the shoes and come in, that type of obedience is not an obedience by order. I think what you meant is like a military regime where you are not supposed to understand why I am doing this, but you are forced to do that. So obedience, one type of obedience is improving yourself, and one type of obedience is following blindly without understanding why the hell you are doing that. So there are two types, and I think to be in our younger days, the word they were using Naxalite. Naxalite was something that, okay, if you say do this, they will say no, sorry. So when you come to Mumbai, I think we will have a better talk of obedience. And if you come to Mumbai, then you are obeying me to come to Mumbai. What would you do? So obedience, one is blind, and one is obedience by understanding. One obedience is for improving ourselves, and one obedience is just because somebody else is telling us to do that, we do it. So sometimes we should have a dialogue on this. What is obedience?
Right, sir.
Shista. In Hindi or Marathi, it is known as shista, discipline. So obedience, I can also be classified as one is a discipline, and one is utter disobedience. If somebody says, go from here, so why? No, sorry. So, but yes, we need to have one session on this word obedience. Thank you.
Right, sir. Right. We have to have one session on a dialogue on this obedience.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ashokji. That's a great sharing. And Gautamji raised a hand, but before that, I want to have a quick word from Ashokji, because Ashokji is a person of contribution, person of gifting. He has done a lot of activities. Can you, because today we are talking about how we can contribute to the world. So any thought from you or any experience from you?
See, I really spent half an hour going over my journey from the age of 10, 12, 20, 30, 40, and after crossing 75, my contribution to the world is to be less burden to the world. It's a totally different approach. Not to be a burden on somebody is my contribution to the world. And every person who has said something has something to do with it. Making a will is also lessening burden on somebody else. Making sure that you don't have a lot of money, so which will unnecessarily create dispute in the second generation, is the second contribution. Third contribution is to make sure that you also imbibe your principles on somebody who remembers that, okay, this is the way it should be done. The fourth contribution could be the second generation or the third generation should be able to recall back what it was like maybe 50 years ago, 30 years ago, today, and which direction we are going. Because an arrow though points out forward, the arrow also has a tail at the back. So from where you have come and where you are going, more important. So at our age, our contribution to the world should be how we are less burdened on somebody else. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Asafji. That's a great share. And obviously, a person like you is a lighthouse where others, youngsters, can obviously see and steer their directions. Thank you for sharing that. And we have Gautamji. Gautamji, sorry, I made you fight. Go ahead, Ji.
No. Ashokji, good morning. And way you explain, it's really, I remember my old days. I support Sagar. Sagar is the age of, in this age, he has to be non-disciplined and he has to be do something. He should come out of the box. We, in our society, at present society, we think those people are disciplined means who goes as it is and like that. Maybe today the world, the situation is going on. You see that it's all the TV media, it's already start promoting it's a world war, but it's not that. It is not that severe. Before that, it was a COVID. Problem is people are highlighting, and the big people, big money is behind that all conflict. So I wonder, I really appreciate Sagar. Of course, his age is he need to be out of box. Not the discipline like what is society is going, what is the TV is telling, what the newspaper is giving. And we have to encourage the people, our common people. That is, it is a time we should think positive only, no negative and like that. And do whatever you like. Sagar, I tell you, do what you like. Maybe your parents, your other people will tell not to do like that. If you do something, you break the chain, and you can achieve the great thing in your life. Thank you very much.
Gautamji, that was a great share. Thank you very much for that. Can you also put a thought, what way, because you are doing so many things I know, but I want you to share with us, what is that you're planning to contribute to the world or your family or to the society? Some thoughts about contributing to the world, please.
See, tomorrow is a Women's Day, and we are trying to bring everybody. And if you see, that is a more participant at the young generation, the teenager, they are coming and participating there. They're doing the cycling, they are coming and discussing. So first, and the theme of this year, Women's Day, I think you should know, it is a very, very interesting theme. I request you, please go through, especially the women, not only women, we also, men also, we should, theme of this year, Women's Day is very, very bright, and we are coming up. And if the women come up, if they come in front, then society will be good. Otherwise, if males come, I'm basically, I started my career, I'm from zoology. And if you see this animal kingdom, the males are all erratic, like Putin. We cannot stay each other. We always try to fight. Only female women can keep the society bounded and keep can run the society. So what we are doing, we are coming and trying to promote this, trying to help our society to come. The women should come forward. They should be with the society, and they should guide us. Not that male should guide us. Male should take the back seat and allow the woman and female to come forward. And we are promoting that. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. You are doing so many community works and you are organizing so many stuffs, contributing a lot to your society and family, everything. That's so inspiring. Thank you very much
On-
for that.
On this, I would say, yeah.
Yay! Tomorrow is your day. How we are going to plan, how we are going to do. Gautamji has given a beautiful thought. Tomorrow, what special we are going to do? That we are not going to discuss now. We will do it offline and we will make it as a very special day here. And just to add to that conversation, yes, Sagar, just a second, I'll let you finish. To Gautamji, this is a perfect realization for a man, but unfortunately, which comes little later stage. If it comes in early stage, life will be very beautiful. The thought which I mentioned is, we accept that women are the best managers. But all through life, we just resist, we just don't accept it, don't give credit, anything. But after some age, a perfect place where you reach is, of course, you are the best manager. I sit in a back seat. Though I sit in the driver's seat in the car, but you are the one who is driving everything. I give wholehearted gratitude to you. That is, it is, person is gifted if he gets this thought in an early stage. Beautiful thought, Gautamji. That's a great contribution.
And
Thank you for sharing that.
And if you see in the driver made accident, men versus women, they are not 10% even the accident made by the men. That is the thing. So they are the best driver also. Driving car also, you are in a safe driver and if she is a woman.
You all can sense that the discussion is going in such a way that we are preparing for the Women's Day. Yes, Reddy, please.
Sir, you are telling more with, in a lighter note, with more experience. That's what I want to tell you.
Exactly.
Sir, I want to say something for women, sir. I consider this, sir, this topic of women, sir.
So keep all your points. Tomorrow you have more time to speak.
Oh, it's already 8:40 p.m.
And it is already time, and tomorrow is Women's Day. Just hold on to all your thoughts and all your appreciation, everything. And Ashinaji, you about to say something. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, yeah. When you say about driving on the driving seat, when you are on the road and something happens, everybody from the other car would say, "Ha, ye to aurat hogi." That is why she is messing up, which I hate to listen to. Okay.
No, we are giving today different version, no? We give 100% credit. You are the best driver. You are not only driving the car.
No, but what happens? But this is normally the comment past, which should go away.
Yeah.
So
don't give energy to that thought. Yeah.
Most of our problem will be solved if women are raised, or if women also dominate men. So I think so.
Yes.
I think so, sir. Sir, yeah, I really consider on this, sir, because I have 3 sisters and I love my mother. Before me, there are 3 sisters, and I know what for women or girls to be like. But if they can raise the voice and do something, that will benefit for the voice also, sir. But I don't know why women are being neglected, or they feel neglected. But
I can understand that feeling, Sagar. Just hold on to that thought. Come back tomorrow. I feel for you. I have that feeling. even I get that feeling. Think about women who is listening to you. What kind of a thought they'll get? What a such a beautiful sharing. And I want you all to go with that thought. In what way we can contribute to the world? We have so many things to do it, and we are so special people. We have been trained. We have spent enough time to learn the inner self-development thoughts, subjects. We have got enough knowledge. With that, what we can do? There is a great thought from Swami Chinmayananda. He says, whatever we have with us is a gift from the God. What we do with what we have is our gift to the God. That is what contribution means, is what you do with what you have is your contribution. let us think in that direction. Certainly more possibilities will open up. And we love to see you tomorrow because Sagar has so many things to speak. Of course, because Gautamji opened up that thought discussion. Thank you very much. All the lovely, beautiful people are smiling and enjoy your day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you. God bless everyone.
To stay safe, stay blessed.
Thank you. Bye.